Good morning, everyone. It's Simon Chan, and I help you recruit and build a team using a simple online system. And today, we're going to talk about the first thing you must do before you do anything. And it is to visualize positive. And I'll share with you why I'm doing that. So before we start, today is Thursday, meaning one more week to the end of the week. This week's been flying by. Hope you're having an amazing week. Don't forget, one of the keys to success to have like a weekly rhythm, meaning setting a weekly goal and working towards that goal, hitting those daily targets. And we're in the fall right now, in the September, out here in the US, and it's a great start. We only have 3.5 months to the end of the year, so let's get going quickly. Okay, and stay focused on your goals so that you can make them happen. Focus on your daily goals, and what are your daily goals should be determined by what you determine at the beginning of the week. And if you're not sure, then we talked about on Monday's pep talk about the priorities. Your priority is that DMO, focusing on it, right? Now, I'm about to do a masterclass next week. I'll be sharing the details more in the next day or so. But I emailed, and if you're on my email list, not only do I get to, you get a lot of nuggets and stuff from me, but occasionally you can get feedback. And I ask you for feedback. And you can ask a question. You can ask me what you need help with. And a common thing that people need help with is their lack of consistency or not sure what to follow up with, or they're not getting themselves into action. If that is you in the past, drop in one in the comment, because that is me. I used to be, and sometimes I still do this. Well, I got to do this. Now, I'll share a quick trick to help you get going, right? We talked about gratitude yesterday. For number one, we get to do this. But the first thing you do before you do anything is you have to visualize. Okay, and we all visualize. Okay, but most of you, if you're stuck in prospecting, you don't know what to say, or your fear, or your procrastination that's preventing consistency, it's because you are visualizing negative. You're visualizing people will say no. You're visualizing people will make fun of you, or you're bothering, or negative scenarios. So if you're visualizing negative, assuming that people won't buy, then of course, people are not going to, you're not even going to talk to them, right? Because who wants rejection? Who wants a negative situation? So the key is, before you do anything, visualize people buy. And if you ever sold anything once, right? And I'll share, if you've never sold anything, I'll share something else. But if just say you've got a one customer before, one person have joined before, then assume they will buy. Just because other people have quit, other people have said no, don't put more emphasis on that. Put emphasis on the positive. Because if you're assuming people buy, and by the way, people love to buy things, right? People buy things online all the time. They buy stuff in shopping, they do all this. If you're assuming people will buy, then that gets you excited, you'll make that call. Think about this. For all your contacts, if I told you that 100% going to buy, you'll reach out to them immediately. But the reason you don't is because you're visualizing the negative, or they're going to say no, or all these negative situations. So the first thing before you do anything is you visualize positive, not negative. If you visualize negative, that's going to stop you from the track. And we always are visualizing positive or negative. Even you being watching this, you visualize yourself seeing this. If you're still on here right now, you want to learn, you see yourself as a serious learner, that's why you're still watching this, right? So what happens, so if you visualize something that if you sold before, or got a customer, or got someone to join before, put more weight and emphasis, and that's what you should be thinking. That'll encourage you to make the call. Now, just say you're new, you haven't got anyone to sign up for anything. Well, think back, there's always been an instance where you were able to convince someone to do something, right? Whether you're going to a restaurant to eat or to do something. So if you convince someone to do something, you're basically told them to buy into something. You convince. So selling is basically convincing someone to do something, right? If you tell them, hey, someone wants to eat burgers, but you convince them to go get pizza, you basically sold them to eat pizza. So you've done that before. And if you can convince and persuade someone one time, you can do that again, right? So visualizing that positive experience. Also visualize things that you're good at. You've done it. If you've done something in the past before, you can do this again. If you've been a good athlete, you learned that, then you can learn how to sell. If you've been a good student, you can learn how to sell. You can prospect. Visualizing positive. Just get yourself in a positive, excited state will get you into action. And that's why going to events is really important, because when you get excited, you take more action. A lot of it is not the thinking, it's not the right brain, it's the left brain. The lizard brain is more like the emotional, right? We are driven by emotion. So get yourself excited and think about the positive, the scenarios that, well, this person could join. Assume they will join. They will build a big team. Get yourself in excited mode, and then you will take action to do that. So that's my lesson for you. First thing, before you do anything, make sure you visualize the positive, and that'll get you into the action state and taking action, doing what you need to do. Hey, if this has been helpful, drop in a 2 in the comments. Appreciate you. And if you need any help with anything else, reach out to me, and I'll have more details to the master class for next week coming up. All right, everyone. God bless. Have an amazing day. Visualize positive and go out there, have a positive impact on someone's life. God bless you all.